Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I...
What? That's not how that one goes. What's wrong with suffer, suffer, scream in pain, blood is spilling from your brain?
Daddy.
Come on, you know how I sang it to you. Zombies gnaw you like a plum, piercing cries and you succumb. Still works.
Great. Name and affiliate.
Madeline Marr, Miami Herald. So I saw the movie last night, loved it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I saw it with my two daughters,
Oh,
5 and
yay.
7. So they were like, with the
That's
3D
the
glasses.
best.
Like, you know, and the munchy popcorn. It's such a fun movie. It's funny because there are just so many inside jokes for adults.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, you know. So
Absolutely.
did you, when you saw the script, you were like, you saw the inside stuff?
Of course, but I mean, how can you not when you have Adam Sandler and Andy Samberg and David Spade and Kevin James? You've got the funniest people. So I love that because it's able to bring this, other audience in, and it's great for parents too.
Yeah, I saw in the downstairs where we were in the hospitality suite, they had B-roll of you guys actually like in the room with a split screen of the scene that you were talking to. So that was really cool. I'd never seen that process before.
Yeah,
So
it's weird.
Tell me a little bit about that.
It's very, for me, I'm a very expressive person. I like to use my hands and my face, and I'm like, you could tell how I'm feeling by my body language. And what's really hard is you can't use that. It's literally all your voice. And I didn't realize, like, my voice is very monotone, so sometimes I've got to reach for those things and have so much emotion that it's a little hard sometimes, but it's fun.
Now, was it weird kind of like not being with your co-stars too? Because were you alone in the room, or how does that work?
Yeah, so I obviously, luckily, I got to meet everybody, and I know them. We promoted the first one together. Andy and I did interviews together as husband and wife now. And that's great,
Yeah.
we're able to know each other, but it is weird when you don't get to be in the same room with them. But you have to, like, focus on just your lines anyhow.
Now, it was kind of like, I didn't even know this. My daughters knew it. They're like, yeah, it's obviously different. She grows up, Mavis grows up. She's more of an adult now. And I don't even, I'm trying to think of, on your resume, like, you've never played a mom before, right?
No. In Dubious Battle, I do, but that movie isn't out yet.
Okay, so was that kind of a weird shift for you, too, to see, like...
Yeah, it was so weird, especially because my voice changed. Like, once I heard Dennis and I saw my son, it was like he was my son. I was like, how precious. I just want to love you. You're so sweet. And yeah, I think something maternal came out of me a little bit.
Isn't that interesting? Like, you're just even when you're emoting or whatever, there's like this little person and...
It's Mom. It's the women in us.
He was so cute too. I saw him, I didn't realize he's so tiny. He's like this little, he really is like a little boy.
Adorable. I know. It's so precious.
And I'm loving your new song. It's like, I'm like, I was singing to myself because I listened to it just to kind of prep myself for the interview. It's so like, it's so female,
Thank
you know? And so how are you prepping for the album release and then doing this as well? That's gotta be a lot to juggle, huh?
No, it's okay. It's actually really great. But thank you for saying that because I do feel like that's been, the past year for me. I've wanted to translate how I feel, and I don't, I'm in this place where I feel confident. I feel free of hatred. I feel free of all the people trying to bring me down, and it's incredible to have that liberation. And so that's what the album represents. And yeah, the first 2 singles that are out represents that really well.
Wow, that's amazing too. And anything else that we should know about that about your career? Like any are there movies that you're kind of like?
Yeah, of
signing up
course.
for
We'll get
and-
ready for tour next year.
Okay.
I did a movie with Paul Rudd and Craig Roberts. It's called Fundamentals of Caregiving. It's a dramedy. I got to do it in Dubious Battle with James Franco, Robert Duvall. I got to do a little cameo in The Big Short, which is Adam McKay, one of my favorite directors. It was fun.
It's fun. Now, this press tour, I'm just curious, do you guys, you split up, or is it like, is Adam Sandler somewhere else, or do you guys all...
Yeah,
meet up?
they kind of split us up a little bit so that we can get a wide range. But we went to Mexico, and we all went and premiered it together, and Adam brought his girls, and they all rode in the limo with us. It was so fun.
Oh my God. Now, what is he really like in person? Is he totally hysterical, or is he just, he's straight?
He's very funny, but he's just so normal.
Right.
So normal, and I love that. He's just like cares about his kids. People are taking pictures. He's like, nah, whatever. I'm like, the best. Like, I like when people aren't fazed by this because you can get sucked into this world.
Fantastic. Well, I love the movie, and one of my daughters just said, "Well, we're gonna buy this when it comes out, right? Because I want to see this over and
Oh,
over again."
yay!
She loved it.
That's
They both
precious.
loved it.
Well,
Hi, Dad.
Are we ready to do this?
Guys, we're running out of time.
I'm sorry, Blobby.
We really meant to call you sooner.